welcome back to the channel. Long time no see. It has been a hot minute since I've been on here. So I thought I'd do a video, explain myself, share the new elephant in the room, and yeah, we'll go from there. So if you're new here, my name is Jemma. I am Handmade Jems, and this is our YouTube channel where I share all the behind the scenes and all exciting videos, challenges, tutorials, etc. Today's video is just going to be a catch-up video, as well as doing a little bit of vision board making. So along with goals, I love doing vision boards because I think they're really good as a visual tool to see, especially in a business or if you've got major events or something coming up in the year. I just find it really good, and it's a good decorative tool as well. So what I'm going to do today is going to make my vision board. I'm going to use Canva. I love using Canva, so I'll show you all what I do there. But before I do that, I did just want to catch up and explain why I haven't been on here for a while, what's happened, what's changed, etc. So obviously, if you've been watching me for a while, you would know that this is not my usual backdrop, but this is going to be my backdrop for many videos to come, which is so exciting. But this is my new studio, so I'm so excited to share that we have actually moved. I have a bigger space now to create, design, just bring all my ideas together, and I'm so excited to use it. It is just amazing. I have lots of storage. I can't believe that I've actually got this space now. And I do have a video coming in a couple of weeks, which is just a video explaining my whole process of getting it all ready together. It's not a tour, because a tour will be coming soon, but it's not completely finished just yet, so not a tour yet. But after Christmas, you would have seen if you follow my Instagram. If you don't, I'll pop it here. But we took a break for about a month, or just over a month. This is for a few reasons. One reason being just because January tends to be a quiet month for me business wise, so I was like, well, I may as well take a break, take some time to recoup, relax, rejuvenate, and just get my creative juices flowing for the year ahead. I just thought it was the best option, because I always tend to tire myself out and overwork myself, and I didn't want that to happen, and I just wanted to spend time with family and friends during the festive season. So that is what I did, and I had an amazing time. But now we're back, and I moved during that time. It was very stressful, very busy, but I'm so glad that it's all done now. And yeah, we're now in my new studio. So this studio will probably change a lot throughout my videos and everything this year. It's definitely not a permanent fix in terms of how I've set it up and everything, but for the moment it's permanent enough for me to just do orders, film videos, etc. So yeah, I will get into the video of the vision board. Stick around if you want to have some tips and tricks on how to do vision boards, but yeah, I'm excited to share it with you all. So at the start of every year, people tend to do goal setting and all that, and I absolutely love goal setting. I do it myself, but I still don't think that it's a best way for me personally to try to reach those goals throughout the year, because sometimes I just forget about it if I don't have it up anywhere. And for me, the best way to have it up and have it in front and kind of work towards those goals is through a vision board. So if you haven't heard of a vision board before, basically it's a board, or just like a piece of paper, or a background on your laptop, however you want to call it, that just has your goals through pictures and things that you can visually see and set your mind to. So the definition of a vision board is a collage of images or words representing a person's wishes or goals intended to serve an inspiration or motivation. So I am all about staying motivated and being inspired by other people, other businesses, other objects, and my goals. My aim for this video is to help you guys with making vision boards. I know it is February now, but if you still do want to do a vision board, it's not too late. You can do a vision board every month if you want to, for every specific thing in your life. If you wanted to do like a school vision board, or if you want to do a business vision board. I personally do one kind of all round, but the one I'm doing today is going to be purely business related. My personal goals aren't going to be put on it. just because I like keeping my personal life and my business life separate. First thing I do is write down all my goals for the year. Some of my goals include how much I want to try and make this year, how many markets I want to do, my stockers, try to get the stockers up, success on YouTube, I want to try to do more YouTube videos and get more subscribers and get collaborations and everything with that, and those sort of things. So goals can be really anything, things that can keep you motivated. I'm actually going to switch to my laptop and I'm going to do a screen recording of my laptop and just explain everything, and just do a little time lapse of what I do basically. This is Canva. Canva is just a free tool online. You can pay for Canva Pro, which gives you more tools and everything, but I personally don't see the point in it for what I use it for. But basically I use Canva for anything from my care instructions to planning out jumpers and everything, to planning, you know, my posts and YouTube thumbnails, etc. So it's a really useful tool. If you haven't used it already, I would definitely suggest. But what I'm going to do is just search up a vision board, and basically there's lots of different templates on Canva. I have just clicked on vision board and hopefully it will come up. There we go. So it's come up with all these different types of like vision board templates, from anything of like writing to having like the year in the middle, those sort of things. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through and see if I can find one that I kind of like, because you can change the templates up a fair bit with these, and one set out. So I think I'm just going to choose this one just because it's like a free template. But oh, I just realized you can see me in the background. So two options you could have would be using a template like this, or going back to just Canva and search up wallpaper. This is what I'm going to do because I'm going to use this as my laptop wallpaper, and then I can always print it out or anything like that. This just means that it kind of comes as the landscape and will be really nice. So as you can see, this is kind of like a vision board for what, like the Canva template that they've already done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of these quotes and everything just because I don't need them just yet. And I'm going to just go to Google. I decided to go to Google Images. Some people like using Pinterest, some people like using other different platforms, but I just find Google Images is really good as just a basis. What I'm going to search up is just things that I think will look good on the vision board, and just things that will correlate to my goals. So for instance, one of my goals is to reach international shipping, so I'm going to try and find a world map blue sketch. The tip is to search up a really detailed searches in a way with really important keywords. So I kind of want it like a sketch sort of format. I obviously want it blue, and those sort of things. So I really like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the image and then go back over to Canva, and I'm going to replace the image. So I'm going to paste it with that one. There we go. And kind of like pop it in there. Because what's going to happen is eventually I'm going to have to resize this, and it's going to be overlaid with all these different ones. So you might find you'll have gaps sometimes. Like I'm just going to delete a few different ones. And as you can see, the background of their vision board was a book. My background is going to be blue sort of one. So now it's white. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change that to like a blue, like that, because that is like my business color. And then I'm going to resize this and just like pop it there. I'm going to keep like these simple ones just for the moment to kind of show the different sizes. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to search up blue inspirational quotes. The reason I do this is just so that I can kind of find some filling ones. Small steps every day, absolutely love that. Obviously some things they don't need to have like a whole lot of meaning, as long as like I just like having, you know, inspirational sort of things on it. I'm going to search up for business, and now it's come up with like some business related ones. So It really just depends on the keywords that you put in your search, because Google has so much on here. Now I changed it to like entrepreneur and they might have some things, but yeah, so you basically go through it and do that. So I'll check back in a second once I found some good things and kind of updated my vision board a little bit. Alright, so this is what I've done. I have kind of gathered all different quotes, icons and all that, and pictures. But what I'm also going to do is, with vision boards, they don't have to be obviously photos that aren't just yours. Like, these photos aren't all mine, but what I'm going to do is add some of my photos in there. So for instance, for my markets, I want something that displays market stalls, so I'm going to put like a photo that relates to market, so maybe like me at a market. At the end, you'll see I'm going to put my logo in the middle, just because I want it to obviously reflect me and my logo. And I'm also going to put up some text. So what I'm going to do now is just organize these. Yeah, now I'm just going to take some time and just like organize it, and I'll check back with you soon. Alright, so I have organized it with like everything that I found. So obviously, like, this kind of represents international shipping. This represents obviously Instagram, YouTube, like all the social medias. This kind of represents the amount, like my markets and everything, and having place in in-store shopping as well. The growth, making sure I'm planning and doing all that, and then like some inspirational quotes, obviously YouTube. I'm now going to put my logo in the middle. So I popped my logo in the middle. I'm just gonna go like that and kind of reorganize it, because I want it to be quite centered and big. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that, I think. There we go, that's centered now. So I'm going to now just rearrange things around that. So I think I might put this up the top, this down here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop some numbers and words in there as well. So I'm going to go over to my text and go to headings, and then I'm going to just type some words. So there's some numbers that are really good figures for me. So like 5,000 for instance. I'm just going to go to my brand colors, change the font a little bit, just to something that I always use, and then pop that in there. And then I'm just going to go and do that with like a couple of different numbers and everything, just so that they're kind of hidden in a way. So I'll check back soon. This is what I've done now. Basically, as you can see, the 4 steps I really did was create the background. So with background images, so like the blue clouds, blue watermark and everything, and just like the blue. This creates just a basis of like the color tone that I want to use, and that. And then I worked around the quotes and everything. So I popped a couple of quotes in that I find really beneficial towards my business and myself as a business owner. And then I decided to use the different images that represent all these different things, some icons, some actual photos, some writing, my logo. And then the final thing I'm just going to do is I have just sent myself some photos, and this is going to make it more personal to me. Now, as you can see, I have just uploaded a couple of different photos. So these are just to make it a bit more personal. So this is like a really, like, I love this photo so much. So I'm going to pop this in the background and send it to the back, just to fill in some gaps. And then there's like this one of my satin, which I'm obsessed with. So I think I'm going to send it to the back over here, or maybe up here. I'll send it over here. We go, just to kind of fill in the back, so it doesn't make it like 100%, you know, blue and everything. It kind of breaks it up. This one I obviously don't want in the background, I want this in the foreground, so I'm going to pop that somewhere. Move the YouTube one up a bit. There we go. Fabric wall, I love this photo, so that is actually going to go in the background of here. So don't be afraid to like make it bigger and everything, because you're just going to send it to the back like that. And I'm just going to reposition so you can see them a bit more, like so. And then now you just like rearrange, so this kind of looks a bit heavy here. So what I might do is just like kind of switch this one and this one, like this, and like that. See how it kind of made it a bit better? But yeah, I think that is my vision board complete. I'll show you in a second. And I'll add it to my wallpaper as well. So this is my finished vision board, and I'm really impressed with it. Really happy with it. It's got like all the different aspects. It's even got me on it. And this is just a really simple way to represent your goals and have a visual thing for you guys to look at when you're, you know, studying and you need a vision board for school, for uni, for your business, just in general. Or just want something to do a little bit different than goals. So I'll show you properly on the screen in a second, but I'm really impressed with it and actually love it. And that is the final wallpaper, so I'm really happy with it. I think it looks so cute, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to print this off as well, so I can kind of put it up on the wall or something. But it's really cool because you can make it as personal as you want or as less personal as you want. You obviously don't have to put photos of yourself in it, but I just like that because it represents my markets and everything. But yeah, you can tell that I tried to stick with my brand colors, so like white and blue, but you obviously don't have to do that. But I just think it's a really fun way to start off the year, to set your goals properly, and just to have it as a vision board. So yeah, I hope you guys loved that video. I am so impressed with my vision board. I'm really happy with it. I've been meaning to do it for a while now, so I'm really happy that I did it and shared it with you all as well. I'm actually going to head to Officeworks or Kmart later in the week and print that off, just because I think it's going to be so beneficial to have it up on the wall as well as on my laptop whenever I'm on it. So I really hope that it helped you guys. This is really going to help me this year with all my goals and everything, and it's just a little fun little tool. So if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a big like and subscribe down below. Let me know what you liked. Let me know if you do vision boards yourself or if you just plan goals monthly, annually, etc. And yeah, let me know if you want videos like this in the future. I love doing all different types of videos, so I really hope you guys liked this, no matter if you are a business owner or just a person who likes setting goals. That's all from me. I'm going to leave it there, but I hope you have a lovely day whenever you're watching this, and make sure you stay gorgeous.